Welcome to TWU 555 Negotiating News.
Hello brothers and sisters, I'm Robbie Gadd, one of your negotiating committee members, and today we're going to talk about collective bargaining under the Railway Labor Act, and where our negotiations are going and where they may go in the future. So we start out with the Section 6 notice, which is what we sent to the company in January, giving them our intent to amend the current contract. From there, we go into the opening session, which is here in a few weeks on April 28th, our first meeting with the company. After this, we go into a period called direct negotiations, which is your traditional table bargaining, where the company team and your negotiating committee sit across the table and pass proposals back and forth. Now, if we come to an agreement in this process, we send it to you, the membership, for ratification. If you vote no, or if we don't come to an agreement, then either party may put in for mediation, which is where all of our contract talks have gone since 1990. Now, under mediation, we will be assigned a mediator and be under the oversight of the National Mediation Board. The mediator will go back and forth with the parties and try to get us to come to an agreement. If we do come to an agreement, we send it to you, the membership, for ratification again. If you vote no, or we don't come to an agreement, then the mediator may recommend a proffer of arbitration, which is where both parties go in front of an arbitrator, and an arbitrator will decide your work rules, your language, and your pay scale for the new contract. The company really pushed for us to go into this in the past negotiations. However, we turned it down because either party can turn this down. Now, if either or both parties turn this down, we go into what we call a cooling off period, which is 30 days where we can either meet with the company or take a break, think about the proposals, and come back together at the end with the mediator. If we come to an agreement, we send it to you for ratification. If you vote no or we cannot come to an agreement, we enter a period called work stoppage and imposed work rules. Now, this is where the company can change certain language in our contract. However, we can counter by employing work stoppages and may vote to strike. Now, if we vote to strike, the mediator will recommend a presidential emergency board, which is a board set up under the guise of the President of the United States, and they'll meet with us and try to get the parties to come to some kind of resolution. If we cannot come to a resolution, then we may vote to strike at this point. However, Congress can step in, stop our strike, and decide our contract for us. This is very far off, and we have never reached this point. So right now, we are just focused on our opening session, which is April 28th, and going into direct negotiations, where we will meet with the company and fight for our contract and all of our future. Thank you for listening today.
Thank you for watching TWU 555 Negotiating News.